What is up, everybody? I am back today, and I am coming to you with the Heroic Trial Guide. So, this one's a little different. We have two enemies. We have Toka and Eyes, which, I mean, it shouldn't be surprising, I guess. And then Eyes is weak to light. I think, yeah, Eyes is weak to light damage, and Toka is weak to dark damage. They are both weak to physical. So that is what we're going to capitalize on in this one. So I've already cleared it with this team right here. I'm going to switch a couple of assists around because I think I'm kind of an idiot. Anyway, what I have going on here is I have Levi. He is a dark attacker. He is going to be good against Eyes. He's not going to be as good against Toka. However, he is also a physical attacker, so he's going to be pretty decent against both. You have to have a healer for this, and I think it's important that it is Asfi. However, you can use like Raul. You need the reduction for AoE damage. In my opinion, you definitely need that because it's just like they kill you turn one, even with a heal, even with Chloe's buff, they're gonna kill you turn one. Even like with a maximally broken team, which is pretty crazy. But you do need a healer, so I'm using this Asfi. You can use whatever healer you want. However, the AoE reduction is definitely a plus. That is something that is on the new assist. However, we cannot max limit break that yet. I do not believe. I don't think we can get all the bonds yet. I believe the second part of the tail is what's going to give us the rest of the bonds. But that is a good assist to use for this. You know, if we had it max limit broken, maybe even not max limit broken, you could still use it. Because it does reduce AoE damage taken. Then we have Chloe. Chloe is obviously a buffer for physical resist. She also debuffs their physical attack. So she's going to be really good for this because they are both physical attackers. And then Bell is just a hard-hitting physical attacker. He has a 1-turn buff, 4-turn buff, but he buffs in 1 turn. And so he's going to be pretty solid. Also, we have Hestia. She is going to be a strength buffer and a healer. The strength buff doesn't matter as much as the heal. You guys can use whatever healer you want, but I do think that you do need a healer because, especially with Eyes' poison, you're going to need as much heal as possible. So just replace that if you don't have her with any healer, regardless, 3-star, 4-star, any healer should do the job. Then we have the Hestia that reduces strength. There's a 3-star that does something similar to this. There's a 3-star that does physical resist for sure for your team. So you can definitely replace her with that. Anything like that. But you do need something that ups your physical resist or lowers their strength, or both. Both would be good. But it doesn't have to be her. It can be any of them. Also, we have, for the third assist, we have the Hestia that does 15% more AoE damage. I just wanted to get it over as fast as possible so that I didn't have to, risk dying. But you can replace this with pretty much anything. The Seer that boosts Special Arts gauge, you can replace it with, the Hephaestus that boosts physical resist for your team. That would be a good replacement for that. Just pretty much anything. And then I went with Attack on Titan Eren on Levi because I think that, again, doing more damage, lowering the physical resist even more. And that can be anything. There's also a 3-star Hephaestus that lowers physical resist. So you can just use that. If you don't have Eren, there are also a couple more 4-stars that do the same thing. The new Hestia on the new Data Live banners does the same thing. So there's a lot of options there. Pretty much there's 3-star options of everything that I have here, except for the Hestia that boosts AoE damage. And then, the adventures definitely are, you're going to want 4-stars for the level 100 version of this. However, for like the other, for just, very hard, you can use, it was pretty easy compared to EX. So you could definitely use 3-stars for that. The Finn, for the New Year's Finn, the free one. You may still need a healer for that. I'm not really sure about that one. I didn't. But, Chloe for sure, you're going to want her. But there's a lot of options there. just kind of check out dark and light units in the album or in your like status board. Just sort dark and light units, and you should be able to find some stuff, or just physical units. Just hard-hitting physical units would probably be even better if you're trying to just go for a fast run on that. But anyway, enough talking. I will show you guys how it works. I'm probably going to wipe. It's probably going to kill me. I've only run one time with this team, and it did not kill me. They did not kill me. I beat it the first time with this team. So I may have just gotten lucky. Who knows? But I'm going to start out with Asfi's Vanishing Shroud. That's her AoE reduction. Then, obviously Chloe's buff, Levi's buff, Belle's buff. And they're going to start hitting hard. Like, Levi and Belle are going to start hitting hard after they buff a little bit. Yeah, see, they just hit crazy hard. Even with the buff, physical resist buff and the AoE buff. Look at that. Chloe's left with 11 health. Yeah, she's definitely going to die. It's pretty crazy, just like the amount of damage that they're doing this time around. They usually don't do as much damage. Okay, sweet. We healed. They're usually a little bit nicer than this, but not this time around. This time around, they're being really mean. Because even if they do this much damage, usually it's just one character. And I'm just going to go ahead and buff again with Chloe. Usually it's just one character instead of both just hitting extremely hard, like two characters. But, I think I killed them both on turn 4 last time, and it looks like Toka's going to be the one that I'm killing on turn 4, and maybe have to wait till turn 5 for eyes. Let's see. I did want to kill on turn 4 because that is when my AoE reduction skill from Asfi runs out. So I'm going to be taking more damage this turn than typically. Alright, sweet. So yeah, I did kill turn 4. So you see, like, the physical just hits really, really hard. And I think that their base physical resist is like minus 65 or minus 50. Minus a lot. I think maybe minus 50. But it's minus a lot. So they're very weak to physical. So if you have good physical units, that should be good. Artemis is a physical buff light unit, so she would be really good for this. As well as, just the Sparkle Princess Eyes would be good for this. Lufia maybe not, just because she is a magic attacker instead of physical. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I know I used pretty, good units. I used +5 4-star units for the most part. However, like I was saying before, you can definitely replace them with 3 stars. And even if you can't, complete EX with 3 stars, you should definitely be able to complete very hard with 3 stars because it's just level 84, and that's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, need any help with team composition, let me know. There will be a link to my Twitter and Discord in the description. Or you can just comment, do whatever you want, but be sure to like and subscribe. If you liked this video, I'm on that game now. But anyway, thank you guys again. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.